Hello and welcome to this short and sweet post-run yoga class, which is focusing all on our groin with a little bit of attention to our toes as well. My name's Naomi. I'm going to be your yoga teacher today. And if you are new to my classes, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. And if you aren't already, just to get ready today, grab yourself your yoga mat, push anything that's nearby out of your space, create a lovely clear space around you, and then join me in a kneeling position on the mat. Great. So when we're ready, we're going to begin just by tucking our toes underneath. Draw your belly button in here. Draw your glutes in so we're nice and strong in our core, not dumping into our back. Maybe you just place one hand on the front of the belly and the back of the other hand on your lower spine. Tuck your bottom under and lengthen up through your spine. Really nice. Toes are tucked underneath. We're just going to sit here just for a moment, resting our hands down onto our thighs. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. 2 more in your own time, breathing in, lengthen. Let it go. 1 more. And exhale. Keeping your toes tucked, release your bottom down onto your heels, feeling that lovely long stretch in the back of your feet. Really nice. Continuing to sit tall. And then when you're ready, inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, breathing in. And as you exhale, keeping your ribs nipped in nice and tight here, draw your elbows down to the sides, spreading your fingers nice and wide, opening up in our chest, drawing our shoulder blades together. Settling here for 3 breaths. Noticing if you're still drawing your shoulders up into your ears, let them relax down. Last breath. And then slowly draw your arms together. Hands to your heart center. Take the hands in front of you and just tap out your toes. So just release them out behind you. Really nice. Okay, coming back around. We're going to join each other seated on the mat, taking the soles of the feet to touch. This is our butterfly pose. And just take your thumbs inside the balls of the feet and open up your feet, letting your knees drop out to the side. If it feels good, you can bounce your knees. If it doesn't, that's fine. We're going to be here for a few breaths. If you find it really uncomfortable, just pause for a moment and grab yourself a couple of cushions and pop them underneath your legs. Prop them up and just let your legs open here. If you do a lot of exercise, a lot of running, we tend to find that we're really tight in our hips and our groins, so just let it go here. Take your time and return to your breath. If it's helpful, you can close off your eyes. You have 5 breaths, there is no rush. You can continue to open up your feet, placing your thumbs on the balls of the foot, opening the feet wider, or even giving yourself a little bit of a massage. Just releasing out any tension there. Dropping down into the earth beneath us, allowing the lower half of the body to be heavy, to root down into the earth as we grow tall through the spine. Two more breaths. Last breath in. Really make it count. Draw that breath in, fill up your lungs, and then hold the breath at the top. Holding it there. One more moment, and then open your mouth and fully exhale. Completely letting go. If you'd closed off your eyes, perhaps you flicker them open now. And extend your right leg out to the side, your left leg out to the side. We'll all be very different in terms of how open we are in our hips, how open we are in our groin. So take it easy here. If you're really struggling when you first come into this position, then I recommend grabbing a cushion and popping underneath your bottom. Raise yourself up, just give yourself that extra bit of space. If you're really open in the hips, maybe you take your legs wider. Up to you. Take a moment to get comfortable. There is no rush. And then take your fingertips just in front of you. And again, we come back to this idea of drawing our belly button in towards the spine. We lengthen up through the back of the body, imagining there's a little thread pulling you up tall. Settling here. And as we return to our breath, just think about drawing your toes back towards you. So we're flexing our feet. We're really engaging those feet, drawing them back, as though you could almost hover your legs. Perhaps they do, the heels come off the mat. Hover your legs off the mat, feeling them engaged. Then release them down so that they're still on the ground, but you're keeping that engagement. You're keeping those toes really firmly drawing back towards you. Drawing one more breath in together. And this time, as you exhale, keeping your chest lifted, perhaps you just walk your fingertips a little bit forward. Just intensifying that stretch. If now you need to grab that cushion and put it underneath your bottom, please feel welcome to. Yoga should never be painful. We're not looking to push our bodies into a state of pain. What we're doing is learning how our bodies are developing, learning how to listen to our bodies so we can push, and then we can draw back just a little bit, and then we go again. This time trying on your inhale just to come back up, and then on your exhale to send the chest forward and go a little bit deeper. As we inhale, we come back up. And as we exhale, we go a little deeper. 2 more in your own time. Keeping that chest lifted, keeping the toes drawing back. Last one. And as you exhale, maybe you come into your deepest version of the pose. This will differ every day. If you are just back from a run, you're probably feeling really tight in your legs. That's absolutely normal. And just holding the pose wherever feels right just now. And then as you exhale, slowly does it, bring yourself back up. Take hold of the back of the thighs, just above the knees, and help your legs in. Take them around behind you. Knees out wide, big toes touching, sitting your bottom back down onto your heels, and then slowly lower yourself down into your wide-legged child's pose. You can release your forehead down onto the mat, you can close off your eyes. If your shoulders are really tight, you can take your arms back on the side of the body. If it feels good to have a bit of a stretch, send them out in front of you. Returning to that breath, slowing things down. Returning to that idea of being heavy, rooted down into the earth beneath you. And as you settle here, maybe you begin to notice. Bring a little awareness to any little niggles, any aches or pains in the body. And with every exhale, just exhaling into those areas of aches and pains, letting them go, melting down into the mat. Releasing everything down. You have 3 more breaths. Make them count, take them long. Breathing in deep. And then taking your time to exhale. And then slowly, as you've taken those last 2 breaths, beginning to peel yourself back up, coming to a seated position on your mats. Taking one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, sealing our practice with one more deep breath in together. Holding that breath at the top, and then opening your mouth to exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day.